welcome to Panzer Athletic Center. My name is Thomas Gaffney Jr. alongside Ryan Nussbaum, and we have a huge NJAC playoff matchup between the Montclair State Redhawks and the William Patterson Pioneers. Again, before we get into anything, my name is Thomas Gaffney Jr. alongside Ryan Nussbaum. Ryan, how are you doing today?
Oh my goodness, Thomas. We've reached the best part of the season. It is the NJAC playoffs. Both of these teams are competing for the conference crown and, of course, that automatic bid to the NCAA Division III women's basketball tournament. The Redhawks and the Pioneers have split the regular season series 1 game apiece. So now we get the rubber match. This is basketball at its most exciting, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
And I know you have something else to talk about. Coach Harvey can reach her 200th win tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, win tonight, it's not only going to send them to that NJAC final, that NJAC title game, but it will also make that 200 win mark for head coach Karen Harvey. I mean, look, she's done just about everything that you could ask for in a career. I mean, she's won NJAC championships, coaches of the year. She just got coaching staff of the year when the NJAC awards came out very recently. And you know, she's went to Final Fours as well. So this is just going to be one accomplishment of many, but still a very, very big accomplishment for her.
Coach Harvey's going to go down as one of the best coaches here at Montclair State University. You win tonight, and she gets 200. If you also win tonight, you're going to either TCNJ or you're staying here, depending on the result in the other game for the NJAC championship. But now, before we get into anything about tonight's matchup, let's look at how William Patterson got here to Panzer Athletic Center.
Yeah, and it was not an easy win at all for the Pioneers. In fact, it came down to the wire in this tense quarterfinal matchup against NJCU. The William Patterson Pioneers were down by 14 late in the first half after a strong 19-5 run by the Gothic Knights. With their backs against the wall, William Patterson played perhaps their best quarter and a half of basketball of the entire season. Their offense went into high gear, scoring 23 unanswered points to take a late 10-point lead. But NJCU did not go quietly in the night, however, and they battled back to make it a tie ball game with only a minute remaining. With the game on the line, none other than Brianna Smith stepped up again for William Patterson, drilling a three-pointer with just 12 seconds left on the clock. That ended up being the deciding basket, and the Pioneers survived 55-54 in a thriller.
Brianna Smith, what a dagger there at the end of that game. And tonight, let's see if she can continue this hot streak for the William Patterson Pioneers. But we went to practice this week, and we got some insight from Coach Harvey and a couple of players on the matchup.
Better than we usually play, knowing we can go farther and do great things and like accomplish stuff. So the intensity is definitely higher than just like playing regular season games.
There is always going to be Soph. She's like our quarterback. She runs like everything runs through her. When she's on, we're all on, and she's our energy, so she's definitely our X factor.
Which I'd say is giving 100% every single day. When you're on a run like we've been, and you have streaks, winning streaks, it's hard and your body gets beat up and you have those days where you can't give 100%, but so our biggest challenge is staying consistent with that. But when it comes game time, we know we have to lock in, so we do it, and you know, we deal with everything else off the court, and we get treatment, and you know, we try and keep our culture healthy, but you know, we manage to do it all and stay consistent.
And we've been talking a little bit about you're enough. So just about like they're enough. Whatever they've done is enough. The foundation that we've created and built on this whole year. I think when you get nervous, sometimes they try to do too much. And what we'd rather have them do is sort of fall back on their habits and trust themselves and trust their teammates.
And the NJAC actually just dropped their player awards here tonight, or it was yesterday, and some of our players here at Montclair State got some awards and got some acknowledgments. Alyssa Craigwell, Rookie of the Year, First Team All-Conference, and then you also have coaching staff, whole coaching staff, Montclair State Coaching Staff of the Year, Sophie Benaventine, First Team All-Conference, and then Olivia Vero, Second Team All-Conference. Wow, what a year for Montclair State. They come in and they just completely run through the awards, and they've been absolutely amazing all season.
Yeah, very, very well deserved by his entire coaching staff and all the players.
And your
And as the lineup start, or actually it's going to be the anthem. We're going to take a quick break to get ready for the anthem, but we will be right back here at Red Hot Sports Network.
Coaches, officials, team representatives, or other fans will not be tolerated. And parents will remove from the start of competition. At this time, we ask all fans to please rise if you haven't already and remove your hats. With the playing of our national anthem.
We are back here on the Red Hawk Sports Network, and before we get into anything, as they're doing lineups, they have a really rich playoff history between Montclair State and the William Patterson Pioneers. They're switching sides. The Pioneers of Red Hawks women's basketball team has been on a roll since 2013, honing in 10 NJAC tournaments appearances and 8 trips to the NJAC Finals. The last time they made the final was in 2021-2022 season. They have won 6 NJAC titles in that span, and their margin of victory in those finals a staggering 10.8 points. It's been a very dominant for the Red Hawks these last 12 years. And from 2013 to 2018, they made 6 consecutive NCAA tournaments and look to break the 5-year drought stemming from 2020. And as we look ahead to the matchup tonight, we went out on the streets of Montclair State University and asked some fellow Red Hawks for the predictions of tonight's games.
We got the Montclair State Red Hawks against William Patterson women's basketball. I'm gonna go a W, 68-60. Barn burner, or we're gonna hit the W. W, 70-50.
Yeah, I agree. It's a W. I think it's gonna be a buzzer beater, 68-65.
I think it'll be a close game, like 75-70. Roll Red Hawks, MSU basketball.
For the women's against William Patterson, we're the number 2 seeds, so I also got Montclair for that one.
I think for the women's basketball team, Montclair will score 62 and William Patterson will score 58.
I'm feeling 6-7 Red Hawks, and whatever William Patterson is, 53.
So the women's team, they got that in the bag is William Patterson.
The women's are going to be Williams Patterson between 65 and 55.
I'll say 65 for Red Hawks and 53 for William Patterson. That's my prediction.
For the women's, I also have a win. I think we're going to have a Montclair sweep on the doubleheader the following day, which will be Wednesday night. I also have the women winning. I'm going to say 55-52. It's going to be a really good game, but expect Olivia Vero to have a solid day. Alyssa Craigwell, Lexis Strollo, Shannon Hughes, very talented rosters to go around, and hopefully we see both teams that come the weekend for the NJAC championships.
And everyone has the Red Hawks winning tonight and expected to be a very close matchup. The Red Hawks have some key additions this season, and Tim Glasgow is on the sideline with the report. Tim, take it away.
The newcomers have been huge for Montclair State this year. Obviously, Alyssa Craigwell has been the main newcomer, has made an impact on this team. She's currently averaging 15.5 points per game as a freshman. She adds length and skill on the offensive and defensive end. And then, of course, Sophie Benaventine, a graduate transfer from Boston University, came into play here at Montclair State. She's been fantastic all season, and as well as Asia Wentz, Christina Turner, and Solange Bell, who are also newcomers this year. They've all made an immediate impact to this Red Hawks team.
And thank you, Tim, for that report. And it looks like we're about to get ready for this insane matchup between William Patterson Pioneers and the Red Hawks Sports Network. As the tip is good by Alyssa Craigwell, back to Sophie Benaventine. William Patterson wearing their black and orange. The Red Hawks wearing the white and red. Feeds it inside, puts it up off the glass. Craigwell starts good early.
And she just muscled it in there. That's why she's my player to watch this game. Had a 30-piece in the last game against TCNJ, and we should expect more of the same from the Rookie of the Year and the NJAC.
Rookie of the Year indeed, as they find number 24, Patty Walsh, right under the basket. As an almost a steal, and it was. William Patterson pushing the pace. To me, Paldino gets it back out to Walsh. Paldino calling some plays. Walsh, 3, won't go. That was Wells, my apology, rebounded. Wells looks for the second chance. Doesn't get it off the front iron. Rebounded by William Patterson once again. Sophie Benaventine with the steal. And there goes Brianna Smith. Goes up, doesn't get it, but gets the foul. This game is pushing the pace here very, very early.
Yeah, and this is what happens when both teams are leaving it all out on the court very early. And I mean, this is exactly the effort you're expecting. We see steals, we see turnovers, we see rebounds. That is exactly what makes up very good playoff basketball. We are going to be in for a treat today, Tom.
Yeah, between the two games, Brianna Smith is averaging 18 points against Montclair State this season. She misses the first free throw. And you've already seen a couple of steals both ways, like you said, Ryan. And it's going to be a very big matchup to see what comes down to it. And it's going to come down to the wire.
Yeah, you know, they say Smith, she won second team All-NJAC. And I'm sure a lot of Pioneer fans who've been watching her all season believe that she really is deserving of that first team slot because she's really that good. 25 in that last game against Jersey City. And again, she plays as advertised.
Benaventine swings it over to Craigwell. Craigwell pump fakes, drives in, goes into a double team. Marcotte takes the 3 off the back iron. Rebounded there by Jacobs. Jacobs looks to push the pace, gets it over the corner. Smith lets it fly, doesn't go. Almost rebounded there by Walsh, but it's going to go out of bounds for a Montclair State ball.
Both teams looking to take it, you know, take that risk shooting from 3 early, but we haven't seen as much success as you might have expected. But again, these are two teams that really like shooting the 3 ball, so let's not expect them to stray away from it early in this game.
And setting up plays there with Craigwell. Spin move goes up. Mid-range jumper, and it's good.
Wow, just breaking open the toolbox early is Alyssa Craigwell. Usually you expect her to kind of drive under that rim, and since she took the one shot from the elbow, got it to go.
Walsh at baseline, gets it back out over to Smith. Wells drives in left side, kicks it back out. Pump fake by Paldino. Back out to Smith. Lets it fly and gets it. Wow, Smith with the 3.
And that was a deep 3 from Smith, too. Almost 2 or 3 feet away from that 3-point line. She is a marksman.
Marcotte, reverse layup off the backboard. Rebounded by Craigwell. Tries the 3. It looks like William Patterson got a little bit of that ball, and now we're going fast. Smith puts it behind the back. Kicks it back out. Wells puts it up. Doesn't go. Rebounded there by Strollo.
Great job getting the rebound there, staying with that play.
Strollo going fast off the backboard. And it's going to be out of bounds for William Patterson ball.
It's been frantic basketball in the first few minutes of action here for sure, as we're going to get our first subs of the game.
We get Malvina Sullivan in and Amanda Castro for the Red Hawks.
We've been seeing more of Sullivan, you know, later on in the season. I think she's been a really good piece as they get the steal.
Great steal by Craigwell. She's looking to push the pace. 3-on-1 attack, puts it up, doesn't go. And out of bounds again for a William Patterson ball.
But yeah, like I was saying about Sullivan, you know, she's a player that we've been seeing, you know, in these more recent games, got a really solid amount of play time against the College of New Jersey. and she's really been a good addition to this team and shows how much depth they have.
Wells tried to go fast, but gonna crowd her. Now swinging it around. Walsh backing down. Vero's there though. 15 seconds left in the shot clock. Back out to Wells. Wells, stutter step, drives in. Great defense by the Redhawks. 7 seconds, long two, off the back iron, rebounded by Sullivan. And she's gonna get fouled.
Fantastic job defensively there for the Redhawks. And I mean, they were just absolutely smothered, the William-Paterson Pioneers. And they were forced to take maybe a not preferable shot from a distance. As you look at the replay here. And you see the drive in, ball swatted away, and they're just forced to go back and try to take that non-preferred three-point shot.
And that was just a great double team inside from Sullivan and Castro to stop that. And now Montclair State look to respond. Vero drives in, off the back, doesn't get it. It's gonna go out of bounds, and William Patterson's gonna keep possession.
I like the look by Vero there. She faked the pass before driving in for herself. That's not a move I've seen her do in a while. So it's nice to see, again, her driving to that arsenal early on.
Montclair State keeping the pressure. It is 6-4, William Patterson up by 2. Still 6 minutes left in this first quarter. Gets it inside, getting it to Walsh. Walsh somehow comes down with it, and Vero's gonna get the rebound. Now on the ground, a little bit of a battle, and it's gonna be a jump ball, and William Patterson's gonna keep possession.
And that is exactly where Olivia Vero dominates on both sides of the court. It's the paint, and she just muscled the ball and kept it for herself. Great, just look, great awareness for her to keep the possession there.
In the Wells. Jacobs running some plays. Smith swings it around. Smith drives in left side. Sullivan's there and she gets it. And unfortunately, it's going to be out of bounds. But wow, it's a great defensive play there by Sullivan.
Yeah, she was asked to step up against, again, the most talented scorer on this team, which is Brianna Smith. And she did the job pretty well. She stood strong. She didn't move out the way. And she prevented potentially another score for the Pioneers.
Sophie Benaventine back into the game. 12 seconds left in the shot clock. Smith, step back, 3, off the front iron. Rebounded there by Craigwell.
Great stand there defensively by Montclair State, but now they have to go and get points on the board. They have not scored in a few minutes now.
Scoop and score, Sophie Benaventine.
And she just glided and slided right across that paint to get that layup. Very good looking shot early on.
Wells inside, doesn't move, doesn't get it, rebounded by Vero. Looking to go fast, Craigwell 2-on-2 attack. Goes up Castro, and is gonna get the offensive foul. Brianna Smith, what a stance there.
Yeah, she took one for the team and drew the charge. And Amanda Castro, maybe a little too ambitious there, going into the double team, driving into the double team. As we see the replay here, the pass off to Castro, driving in, and then there you see, that's what the referee saw, clear charge call against Montclair State.
Defensive battle here tonight, and a little bit of a blown coverage there by the Redhawks, and Patty Walsh gonna get it to go.
Yeah, Patty Walsh is sneaky fast, kind of in that zone of the court. We saw that when they were here last time around. Definitely a threat that you have to be aware of.
Vero gets it to gets it to Craigwell. It's not going to go. William Patterson again pushing the pace, gets it up to Smith. Takes the stop, looks to slow it down. Wells, mid-range jumper, unfortunately doesn't fall. Rebounded there by Benaventine. So over to Castro, top of the key. Benaventine, the main playmaker on this team, leads the assist. She gets the ball back out to Craigwell. Trying to look for the 3, great defense. 8 seconds left, Castro takes the shot. It's gonna be off the rim. And gonna go out of bounds with William Patterson's ball.
Montclair State 1 for their last 8 from shots from the field. Very concerning early on in terms of offensive performance. They need to find their bread and butter options in Olivia Vero and Sophia Benaventine, in addition to Craigwell as well.
Have not use the bench as much as Harvey usually does. Haven't seen Shannon Hughes yet off the bench, or even in Isabella Orlando. William Patterson look to respond. Try to use their defensive possessions and turn them into some points. It's back out to Smith. Looks, tries to get it to Wells. It's going to be stolen by Sullivan. Sullivan's one-on-one with the basket. Goes up, trailing back. Wow, what a play by Jade Martinez.
And that is going to get the Pioneer bench fired up. She saw the ball down low, didn't wait for it to go high, just swatted it out underhanded to get possession back too. Wow, what a play there.
And here's the replay. Smith trying to drive in. Just gonna be great defense there by Castro and Sullivan. And it's gonna be taken and swatted away there by Martinez. Venton gets it inside, back down. Vero gets the foul, and now it's gonna be a line for two.
And again, Olivia Vero is a force to be reckoned with in the paint. You really have a choice when you go up against her. You're either going to get a foul called against you or you're going to allow the points. That's how dominant she is in that kind of area of the court.
And Vero, the matchup here tonight is between Olivia Vero and Patty Walsh. Very big matchup inside, and they're going to be going at it all game. Vero misses the first. And with Vero's standards, talking about the matchup, her second lowest point total was versus William Patterson, and she's only averaging 10 against Willie P.
Yeah, and you know, I don't think any of that matters right now because I think it's a completely different situation. That's regular season, we're talking playoffs, and you know, those big time players tend to step up in these playoff situations, but again, very good observation you've made there.
Now William Patterson looks to respond. Martinez goes up, great defense by Benaventine, rebounded by Vero.
I think she got a hand on it too on the way out.
And she's been one of those pieces that Harvey brought in, and she's been a defensive anchor and a ball mover as well. As turnover there by the Redhawks. 3 minutes left in this first quarter. Great defense by both sides. Not much offense by either teams. William Patterson, 8 seconds left in the shot clock. Find Wells, or Walsh under the basket. Won't go, rebounded by Vero.
Walsh attempting to go for that hook shot there, but good job again by Vero, keeping her composure in that area of the court.
And Venton looks to drive in, gonna slow it down, gets it inside to Vero, backs down, and gets it off the backboard. That's what Vero loves to do.
One leg with pressure in her face, no problem for Olivia Vero. She gets it to go.
William Patterson looked to respond. Gonna take a three, lets it fly. Doesn't hit the rim, gonna go out of bounds for Montclair State ball.
They have plenty of time, and now coming in, one player I really want to highlight right now is Shannon Hughes. I mean, she is someone who is a threat for deep, and I think that's what Coach Harvey's looking for kind of in this first quarter. She wants points on the board as quickly as possible. Shannon Hughes, somebody who could spot up and really take initiative, get those points on the board.
You see Isabella Orlando also checks into the game. Two players where their spark is made off the bench this season. Very good three-pointer shooters as well. Finds it underside, scoops and scores. Olivia Vero.
Yeah, Vero gave it to her and went. It was a very good basketball play, just fundamental basketball to get those points.
Montclair State now up 3. Minute 30 left in this first quarter. Jacobs looking to drive in, Benaventine on her. Great defense, unfortunately gets the foul. Jacobs now will go to the line for 2, and it looks like the bench, Montclair State bench, does not agree with that.
Yeah, and I do think that she did get the arm there, so I agree with the call from the official. But again, it's just tough defense being played.
And tough defense indeed to start this game. I think both teams have been playing very, very good defensively. Jacobs, transfer from D2 Georgian Court University. She is this defensive anchor off the bench for William Patterson.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw it earlier as well. She's just very solid defensively. The crowd's getting noisy.
Misses both. Now Montclair State look to respond off of the 2 missed free throws by Jacobs. Hughes, pump fake, mid-range, gets the foul, and now go to the line, go to the charity stripe.
That's a really smart shot there for Hughes. You know, that's normally not where we see her take a shot, but she saw that defender coming in at high speed, knew the foul was going to be called if she released, got it off in time, and now she goes to the line.
And something interesting here about Shannon Hughes is that she started every single game last year, and now she comes into this season. She only started 3. She's kind of has a new role on this team off the bench, and she's been doing it pretty well. She's been a spark, and She averages about the same amount of points as she did last season, and she knows her role. She comes off the bench, and she provides that extra oomph off of it, and she's been doing great all season in a new role.
Yeah, absolutely, and new role, you know, same success, really, and that's just a testament to how deep this Montclair State team is. I mean, so many players on that bench could be starting on so many teams throughout this conference. It's really impressive, the talent that's been amassed here for the Red Hawks.
Minute left in this first quarter. William Patterson looking to try to end it with a couple of baskets, backing down as well. Wow, what a floater, what up and in.
Montclair's going to try to go quick with his. Marcotte's going to take it up.
Marcotte getting pressed by Martinez. Orlando pump fakes, drives in left side, puts it up, doesn't get it. Almost rebounded. It is rebounded by Vero. Gets it over to Strollo. Driving in left side, puts it up and gets it. Alexis Strollo with the scoop and score.
And she saw that wide open lane and just drove for it. Shot clock turned off. William Patterson might have the last laugh.
4-point game with 20 seconds left in this first quarter. William Patterson taking it slow, trying to get this last shot. Walsh finds it underneath, off the back iron. Montclair State rebounded. 7 seconds left. Orlando, deep 3, lets it fly. Off the front iron, rebounded by Vero. Gets it second time and gets the buzzer beater for the first quarter. And now it is absolutely electric. 6-point game to end it in the first quarter.
Olivia Vero is on fire. She's been everywhere. 8 rebounds, 7 points in 1 quarter. She has lit up the scoreboards just about every way you can imagine there. And that second chance shot right there at the buzzer just puts the cherry on top. What a performance for her in the first.
8 rebounds, 7 points, like you said, in 10 minutes of play. She played all 10 minutes of that first quarter. Wow, 8 rebounds. That is something I've never seen on a stat sheet in 1 quarter of play. Absolutely insane for Montclair State. But Ryan, if you're William Patterson, you kind of just let Montclair State kind of get some extra points there at the end of the first quarter. As here's the replay of that ending play. Orlando takes the 3, doesn't get it, rebounded there by Vero. Doesn't get it, gets her second chance and puts it home. And that's a player Vero is.
And it was great awareness by Vero there too, because you know she put up the shot. She knew it could rebound herself. She didn't take her eye off the ball either, and was able to just put it up as soon as it came to her as well. Just great awareness there. But in terms of what William Patterson has to do, I mean, right now they're shooting 4 for 17 from the field. They need to find the players that have pretty much brought this to this point as well. I mean, Wells, Walsh, Smith have all been great contributors. But I want to see more of Brianna Smith. We've seen the ball, in her hand quite a bit, but hasn't really had the time or the poise to be able to pull out some more points. So that's what I'm going to be looking for the Pioneers.
Strollo on the inbound. Start this second quarter. Montclair State up by 6. What a cut by Orlando. Puts it up. Doesn't go. Rebounded by William Patterson.
They've been going to that give and go a lot. Something I've noticed in the last quarter.
Back over to Martinez. Wells trying to find Smith inside. It gets the rejection. Olivia Vero has been on fire in this game so far.
Is it volleyball season still? Because, man, what a swat that was. And that has just been setting the tone all day as William Patterson inbounds.
Stolen by Craigwell. One-on-one with the basket. Lays it home. And now Montclair State are up by 8.
Clear the airwaves. Alyssa Craigwell has arrived, and she's doing it in style. Nobody in her time zone as she lays it in easily.
Montclair State on a 10-2 run. And Patterson looking to respond. Martinez Euro step off the backboard, rebounded by Orlando.
It was all Orlando on that play. She just got her hands up, stood strong, and that was more than enough pressure to get Jade Martinez off kilter.
Montclair State look to continue this run of dominant basketball. Craigwell, deep three, lets it fly, puts it home. Alyssa Craigwell continuing the scoring for Montclair State.
And now she is truly unleashing. You are watching the Rookie of the Year, and she is the Rookie of the Year for a reason. 2 big shots in a row for Craigwell. Montclair goes up big.
Montclair up big, like you said, Ryan. William Patterson need to respond. Spin move by Smith off the front iron. Montclair State can continue this run.
And it was Craigwell again with the rebound. Here she is again.
17-4 run for the Redhawks. Marcotte drawing up an offensive possession. Craigwell over to Orlando in the corner. 8 seconds left in the shot clock. Barrow backing down, puts it up, doesn't get it, gets her own rebound, back out to Craigwell. 14 seconds left in the shot clock on this Montclair State second chance. Barrow looking at the basket, drives in, steps, and that's going to be a travel. That's a good call there by the refs.
Yeah, I agree with that call as well. It was a travel against Olivia Vero, but again, you can really tell that William Patterson is struggling to handle the pressure right there. And as Shannon Hughes is going to check back onto the court for the Redhawks.
And maybe to continue this dominance, as there's a timeout taken by William Patterson, and wow, complete dominance indeed. 17-4 run, like I said, 9-0 run to start this second quarter. Just now, again, William Patterson kind of frustrated with themselves to try to get back into this one. It is an 11-point game, but nothing is over yet.
Yeah, absolutely, Tom. And that run was just classic Red Hawk basketball. That's what we've seen as we get a live look in on the Kane TCNJ game. Right now, the Lions leading 19-15 in the second quarter. That game taking place down in Ewing, New Jersey. The winner of this game will play Montclair State or William Patterson in the final.
And there's a lot to think about and a lot to say between all 4 of the teams that are remaining.
Yeah, the NJAC wide open this season. Any of those 4 teams remaining could easily take the conference crown.
Martinez. William Patterson trying to stop this Montclair State run. Trying to get inside, stolen by Vero. Montclair State slowing it down.
They're trying to find Brianna Smith, but again, Olivia Vero has been on her like white on rice.
Swings it over to Marcotte. Back to Strollo, 14 seconds left in the shot clock. Driving in left side, spin move. Good defense by Smith, over to Vero. Rare 3 off the iron. Rebounded there by by William Patterson. Pushing the pace. Martinez in the corner, back to Smith. Deep 3, lets it fly off the backboard. Rebounded by Marcotte. Strollo going fast in the corner. William Patterson still has not scored in this quarter yet. Swings it over to Montehays. Montehays drives in left side, scoops it, and gets it. What a score there by Montehays.
Yeah, Brianna Montehays, one of those players, you know, doesn't really get talked about as much, but still such a valuable contributor to this Red Hawk basketball team. I mean, and that's exactly why. She just does her job, gets points on the board. It's exactly what you're asking for Montclair State.
Puts it over to Chiara, baseline floater. First score for William Patterson in this quarter.
It was a good look too. You know, they're struggling getting under the basket. They're struggling from beyond the arc. So get the mid-range game going. I think that's a very solid start for the Pioneers.
Marcotte finds a lane inside, kicks it back out to Strollo. Vero back inside, down low, puts it up. Off the backboard, rebounded by William Patterson, out of bounds for William Patterson ball.
And I've been watching that Patty Walsh versus Olivia Vero matchup all day. And right now it seems like Vero has been the aggressor in that matchup, but it has just been big on big, and it has been a very entertaining battle to watch there, as you know, both have the opportunity to kind of size up on each other throughout the matchup.
5 minutes left in this first half. Brianna Smith, very quiet today so far, only 4 points. Gets it over to Palladino. Back over to number 3, Chiara, and that's gonna be good. Actually, it's Leilani Pinder. Knocks it down mid-range.
Yeah, the mid-range shot really seems to be working as the ball goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds on Montclair State. Brianna Smith now fired up, trying to get some momentum back on William Patterson's side.
Absolutely, they're gonna need that same fire that they had to prevail over NJC as we see the replay here. The inbound to the outside. The mid-range shot, nothing but net.
Chiara getting it. Walsh setting some screens. Palladino trying to go inside. It's going to be a foul on Sullivan. It's a shot clock's going to reset here for William Patterson.
And now Madison Marcotte's going to come back into the game as well after a really brief break for her.
She plays a lot of minutes, 19 minutes to be exact each game. That's her average, and she doesn't shoot the ball that much. She's only shot the ball 40 times this all season. She's a defensive anchor out there. William Patterson, 10 seconds left. Chiara with the ball. Crowd counting down. Back out to Smith. Back inside the Walsh. Walsh backing down, puts it up off the backboard. Rebounded by Montclair State.
And Walsh was expecting, you know, Vero to be right up on her on the back down. And I think they took her a little off balance on the shot there on the way in.
Finds Craigwell inside off the backboard. Rolls it in.
And that's just her trademark shot right there. The jumper right from that, you know, that jumper bank shot off the glass to get it in just seems to be where she excels the best. It's either that or the reverse layup right under. Very good skill set to have for Alyssa Craigwell.
Smith behind the back, going baseline, trying to get it over. Gets a Chiara in the corner, off the front iron, rebounded by Marcotte.
Good job by Marcotte there, being aware. Now she takes the ball up.
Pushing the pace, goes up, scoops it, rebounded by Vero. And that's what she does well. Second chance points by Vero.
Up to 9 on the day, nearly in double figures, but she has been everywhere.
She needs one more point to have a double-double in the first half.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable scenes we're seeing here.
Finds it to Walsh. Walsh goes up. Takes the charge. Alexis Strollo keeping the momentum in the Red Hawks' favor.
The Red Hawks have been rolling, firing on all cylinders right now. As we see the replay, and then the charge they're taking from Alexis Strollo.
And wow, what a second quarter it's been for the Red Hawks. Especially offensively, on both sides, offensively and defensively. Craigwell turns it around, puts it up, gets her own rebound off the glass, and gets it. Craigwell now up to 13 points on the game.
Great tenacity being shown there by Alyssa Craigwell, not giving up on the play, immediately getting her own putback and getting the points to go along with it. Very solid work by Alyssa Craigwell. She's up to 13.
William Patterson looked to try to finish this second quarter kind of good, and unfortunately, it's going to be a turnover. Now Montclair State look to keep pushing the pace. That's going to be a travel on Alyssa Craigwell.
Now Vero's going to take a quick break as Monta Hayes comes back on the court for the Red Hawks. 6-0 run right now, 17-4 over the last 8 minutes and 8 seconds for the Montclair State Red Hawks.
And that's Vero's. And Vero's already checking back into the game. She took a 10-second break. Smith, deep three, lets it go, and she connects.
And the Pioneers needed that one desperately. Now they're just trying to, you know, piece themselves back into the game as quickly as possible.
And that's the Brianna Smith we know. Almost stolen by Jacobs. Craigwell back over to Marcotte. Strollo, deep three, lets it go. Off the back iron.
Really like the ball movement there, but William Patterson staying strong.
Jacobs looking to go fast. Wells, spin move, goes up. Great move. Smooth finish by Wells.
Wow. Wells just absolutely tore that defense apart. And now we're going to get a timeout from Coach Harvey.
And that's a very smart timeout. You saw William Patterson kind of collect themselves in the last minute. With the great defensive play and a great score, that's a good timeout by Coach Harvey to kind of slow it down. Here it is. Wells, spin move. Wow, what a pump fake to get that finish.
Pump fake, stutter step, up and in.
And that's an NJAC honorable mention right there on the season. But again, William Patterson finding some momentum. How are you going to stop this if you're Montclair State?
Yeah, I mean, you have to go back to that tough defense you were playing in the first period as well as most of the second quarter as well. Again, you have to just stand strong in the paint, and you can't get, fooled by those kinds of moves. You just have to stand strong, put your hands up. You have the size advantage over most of the players here on this William Patterson lineup. You have to just trust in your size and physicality. That's what wins these matchups.
Going back to Vero, just wow, what hustle she has. She got taken out. She got a drink of water, and then right back out over to the check-in table, sitting down. That's actually insane.
I don't even think it was a drink. It might have been just a quick sip.
That is insane. Now she's back in the game to finish this second quarter. Marcotte over to Vero. 10 seconds left the shot clock. Deep two, and she gets it. Vero's on fire.
She can hit a shot from just about anywhere tonight. This has been her ball game and hers alone.
A double-double in the first half for Olivia Vero. And now William Patterson have to respond. Well, step back three, lets it fly, doesn't go. Rebounded there by Jacobs with the putback.
Good job by Jacobs getting on the board for the first time today. Again, saw the ball up in the air, didn't give up the play, didn't stand still, got right under it, put the shot up, got the points.
Under a minute to play in this first half. Defense chance for William Patterson. Lando, spin move, backing down, goes up, doesn't get it, rebounded by Jacobs. Smith gets it over to Palladino, air ball. Great defensive play, and unfortunately he's going to go out for a Montclair State, for William Patterson.
A very small play by Chiara there. She just pushed the Red Hawk onto the ball to get the ball to go out of bounds. A very smart play, making sure that her team kept the possession. Great awareness for William Patterson.
You saw Monte Hayes trying to block her out. Again, like you said, Ryan, that was a great play by Chiara. 15 seconds left in this shot clock. Smith, spin move, baseline, up and under, doesn't get it. Rebounded there by Craigwell. It's going to be a foul on Jacobs.
And now we're going to be going to the other side with 18.2 seconds left. Plenty of time to work with for Montclair State. They also have a timeout left if they want to use it.
You're up by 10. Hughes comes in, shot clock unplugged. What a way you could end this first half.
Right now there's plenty of shooting options out for Montclair State if they want to go the three-point route, but they can always go for under the basket as well.
Strollo looking to drive in. Connects with it. And there's Shannon Hughes. That's back-to-back kind of buzzer beaters there in the first quarter and the second quarter. But Hughes gets it, finds the putback, and gets the points for Montclair State.
An unbelievable performance for the Red Hawks, going up 33-21 in the first half, and that is how you close it out. Again, Olivia Vero, a double-double in the first half of action. A stunning development here at Panzer. The Red Hawks are firing off on all cylinders, Tom.
And what about this duo? Again, like you said, Vero, double-double in the first half. And then you also have Alyssa Craigwell, 13 points, also 6 rebounds and 3 steals. These two have been putting on a clinic. And Montclair State been doing a great job kind of stopping William Patterson. Brianna Smith only has 7 points. She's only shooting 2 for 8 from the field. This is a great defensive showing, great offensive showing by Montclair State, and now you're up by 12 going into the half.
Yeah, you know, they played very solid basketball as well, making very good decisions, 47% shooting from the field. Didn't really, like, you know, rip it out from three as much as you thought. But again, they just always looked for the wide open woman, got that play to go. And again, they always gave themselves chances as well. 10 rebounds, 4 offensive, 6 defensive. And they really did a great job keeping plays alive just throughout the game. And, you know, those second chances, that's what gets you points in these big moments. Montclair, so many players right now stepping up to the occasion.
So if you're Coach Aaron Monahan and you're Coach Harvey, what are you saying in the locker rooms right now? What are you saying in the locker room right now?
Yeah, if I'm Coach Monahan, I'm saying, hey, relax. We played a very solid first quarter. There's still plenty of time to go. We've been in this situation before. Again, we were down by 14 points against New Jersey City University, and we came back and won that game. There's still plenty of opportunities, plenty of shooters, and plenty of ways to win. We know this team. We can go in and we can defeat this team. We just have to stay together and stay focused throughout this halftime.
And we will be right back on the Red Out Sports Network for the second half, so stay tuned for that. But my name's Thomas Gatlin Jr. alongside Ryan Nussbaum, and we will be right back. And welcome back to the Red Hawk Sports Network. My name's Thomas Gaffney Jr. alongside Ryan Nussbaum. And we have an amazing second half that we have to get ready for. But before we do get in that second half, what a first half it was for the Montclair State Red Hawks.
Yeah, and let's get into these highlights because we got some absolutely juicy ones. As you see, Olivia Vero coming out, and this was her half of basketball, a double-double in the first half of action. And, man, she just dominated in the paint. As you can see here, the pass from Beneventine down low, bodied that defender to get it to go.
And you've seen that kind of duo between Beneventine and Vero all game. And here's her putback, two-time putback, and there it is. And she's been absolutely on fire. But another name that we've seen, another basket there by Montehays. But again, this Montclair State team's just been rolling on offense. William Patterson has had their moments, but right now up by 12. William Patterson has to find a rhythm to get back in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been in these spots before, so do not count the Pioneers out just yet. It is in their DNA to come back from these kind of situations. Plenty of scoring options for the Pioneers still.
And in this second half, if you're looking at the Pioneers right now, Brianna Smith, 7 points, only has made 2 baskets so far. And she's kind of been stagnant on offense, and Montclair State has been very good at kind of stopping her so far. But we are going to send it over to Tim, who's on the sideline with a report. Tim, take it away.
It was a really exciting first half of action. Montclair State currently leads 33-21. There was 2 buzzer beaters, one at the end of the first quarter from Olivia Vero on a second chance, and then in the second quarter, Shannon Hughes got a second chance twice. It was a huge game so far. It was playing well. Star freshman is fantastic. Olivia Vero, the star senior, has 11 points. Now William Patterson's side, Brianna Smith has 7 points. So far, one of the matchup.
So much for that, Tim. But before we get into the second half, Ryan, what are you looking at by both teams that they have to make some adjustments for?
For William Patterson, I think they just got to get back to basics. They have to find a way to get, first of all, Walsh as well as Smith open and give them some good looks, because right now they've been having some troubles. And right now, Alyssa Craigwell, when we turn our attention over to her, her free throws have made the distance. Her free throw percentage is the second best in the New Jersey Athletic Conference. So you can't let her get to the line either if you are William Patterson, because more likely than not, she's going to make it.
Especially if this game starts to get a little chippy towards the end of this the second half. And again, if she's starting to attack the paint, you're going to have to foul her. You're going to have to try to get the ball back and to have Alyssa Craigwell miss some free throws. But again, second best in the NJAC. She's not missing many. And now it looks like we're about to get ready for this second half. And I cannot wait to see what both teams have in store. William Patterson have to try to get back in this game, and they have to find an answer. While Montclair State can comfortably kind of finish this if they just play the way they played in that first half. And it looks like Montclair State rolling out the same starting lineup they did to start the game, as Craigwell, Vero, Strollo, Marcotte, and Beneventine. And it looks like William Patterson is actually going to change it up a little bit. Madison Chiara is going to start this second half.
And this is, just the basketball you love to see. For one of these two teams, it's going to be, the end of the road in the NJAC tournament. Another one is going to advance to the final. I'm so excited to see how the second half progresses.
William Patterson gets the first ball. Deflected out of bounds by Beneventine, starting the defense strong.
Yeah, Beneventine, we haven't really talked about her a ton today, but she's been absolutely everywhere. And, as we heard in that pregame word from Coach Harvey as well as the players, she's really like the quarterback of this team, calling a lot of the plays offensively and sticking it defensively as well.
We also have a double team. She puts it up. It's not going to go. Rebounded by Vero. Beneventine going fast. Barnes Marcotte. Resets. Finds Beneventine inside. Back out to Vero. Long two. Off the front iron. Rebounded by Walsh. Strollo comes over, and it's going to unfortunately be a foul on Strollo.
Great effort there by her, trying to keep the possession alive, diving on the ground, and that is what it takes to go to the NJAC Finals. You have to really just put it all on the line. That's exactly what Alexa Strollo tried to do on that last play.
William Patterson looked to respond in this third quarter. Swinging it around, it's Palladino, back out to Wells. Wells calling the screen. She just takes it, puts it up, doesn't go. Rebounded by Marcotte, it's actually gonna go out of bounds. Montclair State's gonna take back possession.
And the Montclair State defense continues to put a very good amount of pressure on the Pioneer offense, forcing them to take perhaps the shots they might not want to take. So again, that's what you want to do. That's what you're asking for from a defense. You know, not as physical as we've seen in the first so far, but again, just as effective.
Beneventine gets the screen, Mumbero, she goes up and in, doesn't get it. Rebounded there by Walsh. William Patterson going fast. Wells gonna slow it down. Palladino drawing up a play. Swings it back over to Chiara. Tries to get inside. It's going to be taken there by Beneventine. Craigwell going fast, one-on-one with Smith. Goes up, gets the foul, and one! Craigwell now will go to the line to get an extra.
And great job by Alyssa Craigwell keeping with the play, keeping both hands on the ball as she was going up. Because you can see Brianna Smith hooked the ball with her hand as it was going up. Great job, again, muscling it up and in there for Alyssa Craigwell.
Craigwell,
as you see the replay there, again, just it was all over the ball and was able to get it up. That's really good to see.
Going to the line for her first time. Puts it up and gets it. Montclair State now up by 15. The press staying strong for Montclair State. Brianna Smith's gonna break it. She's gonna go up, mid-range jumper at the charity stripe, and she's gonna take it home.
And that's the risk with the full court press there. Smith was wide open and had the shot that she wanted. Nobody anywhere near her gets the easy two.
Coach swings it back out. Vero sets the screen for Strollo, over to Beneventine. Beneventine finds it to Vero underneath, finds it out back out to Marcotte, lets it fly and gets it! You do not see many three-pointers by Madison Marcotte, and you finally get one.
Madison Marcotte just unleashed a three-pointer there. Great job by her, and she was wide open. She got that look, took the shot, made the basket.
Walsh looking to respond, puts it up, off the backboard, rebounded by Craigwell.
Good job by Craigwell and Vero there, keeping that pressure going in the paint.
Strollo in the corner, lets it fly, off the rim. William Patterson looking to respond. Smith goes up, off the backboard, and one, Brianna Smith.
And that is exactly what is going to get William Patterson back into this ball game. The and one from Brianna Smith. She drives in off the left, the swat coming from Alexa Strollo, and that is going to do it for the foul. A reach-in is going to go against Strollo there. She's going to come off.
Very similar to kind of what Alyssa Craigwell just did on the other end. And now Brianna Smith finds her on the other end at the free throw line, trying to get the and one to make this a three-point play. Makes it after the, I don't know if you heard it on the broadcast, the ow. And that's what you get from Panzer. You get a lot of passionate fans that care for this Red Hawk team. Beneventine, great screen by Vero, off the pick and roll, almost gets her own rebound, stolen by Walsh.
Walsh just mugged Olivia Vero there to get the turnover. Now they're gonna go quickly with it.
Wells, pump fake, drives in left side, Euro step, goes up, and it's gonna get the foul. And that was a close one there.
Great vision by Patty Walsh in that last play to find the vision as she drives it on the other end. The shot going up, and it's going to be called. It was a good job there again by Renee Wells.
Good job by Beneventine to try and draw the foul as well. She took the contact, but unfortunately just the referee didn't agree with the charge. Now Wells go to the line for 2. Wells, like I said, and there's that Panzer crowd working. Wells, an NJAC honorable mention. She leads the team actually in assists and minutes played this season. Doesn't make either. And William Patterson's going to keep possession of this ball.
But I have to say, it is not what William Patterson want to look for. You can't blow those opportunities as they're going to get a freebie on the inbound.
And that's what William Patterson needed. It's only an 11-point game.
Great job by Wells redeeming herself. Again, it was Montclair who's caught a little flat-footed on the inbound. 3 points.
Castro stutter step goes up, and one. We keep seeing a lot of N1s. The third one in this half.
And Amanda Castro has made her presence felt as she drives in here. Triple pressure perhaps, goes up, draws a foul, and somehow gets it to go on top of all of that. Impressive play there for Amanda Castro.
And that's just a smooth finish. You take the ball into a clutter of defenders and just put that away and draw the foul. That's just great. That's just great basketball IQ, great basketball in general.
And here's Castro coming to the line.
Castro doesn't get the extra point off that play. Looks to try to get the steal, doesn't get it. Going fast, Wash, baseline, spin move, goes up, gets the foul, bumps into Hughes there.
I think it was a little bit of a mismatch there. Patty Walsh on Shannon Hughes, and I think that's what really caused a lot of the chaos there as she was going for the shot.
And we're seeing a lot of free throws these last couple of possessions. Last 2 free throws for William Patterson. Wells missed both. Walsh now goes to the line. Leads this team in rebounds and blocks. And here it is. Spin move goes up and gets the foul. Walsh with the second. Only makes 1. Rebounded by Vero.
Good on William Patterson for getting that one. They're shooting below 40% from the charity stripe. They have to make those opportunities. They have to turn those opportunities into realities to try to get more points on the board for them. That's just points being thrown away. Good job getting the free throws to go in on that occasion.
Under 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Gets it over to Vero. Tries to put it up. Doesn't go, a little bit short.
She tried to get the hook shot there from a distance, and she faced double pressure there from the Pioneers. Ball goes out of bounds, and really good stand there defensively for William Patterson.
Now William Patterson down by 12. Still 5 minutes left in this third quarter, and you still have a whole fourth quarter to get back into this one. And anything can happen with that much time. Palladino, stutter step, puts it up off the front iron. Rebounded by Craigwell, and Wells going to be called for the foul.
Great job by Montclair State, keeping focused when the ball was in play. They kind of reflected the ball back, and they were able to find each other too as the ball was kind of, in that chaotic kind of like transition moment. They were able to find the wide open person, maintain possession. Good job there. Rebounding is just important as stopping the play if you're on the defensive side.
Craigwell puts it up, and one, another and one for Alyssa Craigwell. She rattles it home and now goes to the line for another one.
She's absolutely feasting right now. 18 points as you see the spin move. The hands clearly are reaching, and here comes Craigwell back to the line. A very good free throw shooter, like we mentioned.
Nails it home. Now up to 19 points in this game. Chiara over to Palladino, looking to kind of get some points back on the board. Chiara puts it up with the floater.
Now it's going to be Montclair State wasting no time getting back on the other end. You see some really big pressure being played by the Pioneers.
William Patterson bench said she stepped over that line. Not going to get it. Craigwell backs down, puts it up off the front iron. It's going to be deflected out of bounds by William Patterson.
And now Montclair State's going to get possession back. And you can see the intensity kind of picking up here in these last 5 minutes or so. It seems like William Patterson switching to a more physical style of defense. It's going to be interesting to see how that develops throughout the rest of the game.
Gets it over to Craigwell. Great inbounds pass by Strollo. Craigwell, baseline, driving in. Couldn't find anybody in the corner. It's going to be a turnover.
And now William Patterson is going to get set to inbound right now. They have made 3 of their last 4 shots from the field. So they're going to look to keep the momentum going here to close out this quarter.
Trying to go fast, going to be out of bounds. William Patterson's going to keep the possession.
And it was Craigwell there who's able to have the awareness to get that hand out and swat it back and away and out of play. But we're going to re-rack and reset for William Patterson. They're going to have a chance to make something happen here on this possession.
Inbounds pass. Chiara gets it in the Wells. Wells finds Martinez. Martinez slowing it down. Going left side. Driving back in for the second chance. Taking it back over. Good cut by Chiara. Puts it up. Rebounded by Wash. Puts it up for the second chance and gets it.
And that is why offensive rebounds are so valuable. The play was drawn up well. Couldn't get it to go the first time, but they had the awareness to get that rebound back, put it back up, get some points.
Bench is going crazy for William Patterson. To try to get back into this one. Finds Craigwell down low, backing down, off the glass, and gets it.
And she had Chiara all up in her face, but it did not matter. Pressure, no problem. If you're Alyssa Craigwell, she's up to 19 points on the day.
Martinez, great move by Wells, and swishes it.
And again, the wide open look there, and they've really been dominant from the mid-range. That's where I think William Patterson has to stick throughout to try to get some easy points.
Great ball movement by Montclair State. Strollo calling for the screen. Gets it, going left side now, puts it up. Off the front iron, rebounded by William Patterson. Trying to go fast. Great defense there by Craigwell.
Craigwell has been absolutely everywhere this game, and that's the thing that I think I appreciate most about her game is that she doesn't, take the time to celebrate after getting a point, after getting a bucket. She immediately runs back, full speed, plays defense in the midcourt, gets the swat away, and just creates chaos, whether she's scoring, whether she's defending, whether you're in transition, everywhere. Alyssa Craigwell is going to be dominant.
Wells backing down. The double team comes over and gets the foul. Wells goes to the line for 2.
And I think that's going to be the first personal of the day for her. So good job, again, the intensity that she's playing, not getting on the board, or excuse me, not getting tagged with any fouls so far up to this point.
And looking at fouls, Sophie Benaventine has 3. And maybe a reason why she's on the bench right now. Coach Harvey's being extra cautious with her.
And the free throw woes continue now for the Pioneers. They're only shooting around 30% from the charity stripe.
Panther crowd being loud again. Wells gets it. And it's going to be a timeout there by William Patterson. Montclair State now up by 10. William Patterson getting back into this game slowly but surely. 2 minutes, 42 seconds left in this third quarter. And now Montclair State has to figure out how to kind of stop this William Patterson run right now.
Yeah, and William Patterson, they've been sticking in it. I think Montclair State has been doing just enough to keep the kind of pace that they've had all day, but they're fighting. As we take a live look in, TCNJ is getting the job done right now. They are up 51-37 over the Kane Cougars. So it looks like regardless of who wins today, the TCNJ Lions are going to be on the other end.
Hey, anything can happen in the fourth quarter. We see that in a lot of sports. And a quick comeback. And basketball is a game of runs, so you never know what can happen. But if that score does stand, TCNJ will be hosting the NJAC final. And now Montclair State, or whoever wins this game, would have to travel down to the College of New Jersey, in Newark, New Jersey. And as they're coming out of this first timeout of the third quarter and of the second half.
Yeah, still a lot to decide here, too. And as we start thinking about, as we get later in the game, too, William Patterson is in the double bonus. So from here on out, every single time there's a foul, they're going to be going to the line, getting 2 shots up. That could be very valuable if they're able to hit on those free throws.
Marcotte drawing up a play. Vero back to Hughes. Hughes over to Orlando. Orlando swings it. Under 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Marcotte over to Orlando. Pump fake, drives in, baseline, absorbs the contact. Great defense by Walsh. Now only 1 second left on the shot clock.
In deflection, I believe it is going to be Montclair State basketball, so it's going to have to be a catch and shoot situation here. I wonder who they're going to go for on the inbound.
Looking at Vero. Vero, shoots it. Doesn't go, doesn't hit the rim. It's going to be a shot clock violation for the Redhawks.
Yeah, and she kind of had to put up a prayer there on the catch and shoot. That's not really Olivia Vero's strong suit from distance, but nonetheless, it was a good effort. And now William Patterson takes over.
2 minutes left in this third quarter. William Patterson down by 10. Finds it inside the Walsh. Walsh puts it up and drains it.
And the fadeaway to boot, too. Wow, that was a nice looking play for her. She is up to 9, I believe, on the day.
Defense chants are roaring on the William Patterson bench once again. Orlando tries to get inside to Vero. It's going to go out of bounds. Only 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Alyssa Craigwell coming back into the game.
Exactly, and she's been the X factor all day. Another great performance for her, 21 points. Last game she had 30, so very much on pace to have potentially another very big performance in the scoring category. But, I mean, the day she's had today, it's more than about the points. It's about everything that's been going on.
So actually it's going to be a kick ball, and that means shot clock's going to reset. So an extra 9 seconds to get this ball off.
Yeah, very good break there for the inbounding Redhawks.
Montclair State down by 8, or up by 8. Finds Vero inside, hits the backboard, doesn't go. William Patterson looking to capitalize off that Montclair State miss. Wells steps inside, mid-range jumper, takes it to go. It's only a 6-point game here at Panzer.
And she cannot miss from that area of the court. The William Patterson fans in attendance are getting a little bit hyped up now. They see what they've been seeing all year. William Patterson is able to fight back in all of these situations, and we get another foul.
William Patterson called for the foul. And they're in the bonus, so Craigwell's not going to line for 2. And here it comes. We were talking about Craigwell's free throw shooting ability. It's going to come down to it.
Both teams in the double bonus, so we're going to be getting a lot of free throws for this last minute 19 and then through the fourth quarter as well. This is where Craigwell dominates.
Maybe a little bit of announcer's jinx there.
Yeah, I apologize.
Would have been cool. Would have been cool if it did make it.
Yeah, it would have. It would have.
She misses the first. Craigwell, Rookie of the Year. Goes up for the second. Misses both. Big break for William Patterson. Under a minute left in this third quarter. Pioneers look to close it out. Jacob swings it to Wells, the hot hands. Wells drives in. Pump fake, puts it up. Off the back iron. That's out of bounds on William Patterson.
And the momentum of this game has absolutely flipped onto its head. It is William Patterson who is just taking over. It's only a 2-possession game now, Tom. Plenty of work to be done yet for both of these teams, but again, the intensity is at an all-time high.
Montclair State needs a break here. Almost stolen by Martinez. Montclair gotta get this lead back. Still up by 6, Craigwell. Great screen by Vero, puts it up, doesn't go, and it's gonna get the foul. And now Craigwell will go to the line for 2 more.
And Tom, it looks like we have a Pioneer who's down the court right now.
It looks like Patty Walsh.
As we hopefully she's able to come off the court under her own power.
Hopefully Walsh is okay. But now this game's starting to get very physical. Here's the replay going up. Great defense by Walsh. And she's walking on her own, and she's gonna come out of the game. It's great to see.
Absolutely. And very solid day right now for Patty Walsh as well. 9 points, 4 for 10 from the field. And again, 7 rebounds on the day as well. 2 steals on top of that.
Craigwell looks to make back what she missed. It was the last 2 free throws. She makes the first. Wow, she does not play like a rookie at all. Leads the team in points, leads the teams in steals as well. Smith pushing the pace. 15 seconds left in this third quarter. Defense chance ring. Walsh trying to go inside, back out to Smith. Great double team by Marcotte and Hughes. 1 second, Wells puts it up, doesn't go. And great defensive stance here by Montclair to finish out that third quarter.
And it was all pressure from the perimeter there on that last possession. They really, again, forced William Patterson to take the shot that they did not prefer. Put a lot of pressure. There was a desperate situation. The shot that was put up at the end, not the one that they would have wanted. So it's a 7-point game at the quarter. But again, the momentum in this game right now versus just a few minutes ago, completely different.
7-point game. William Patterson has come alive in that third quarter, and now on a 7-1 run to end that third quarter, and now look to try to get back into this one as there's only 10 minutes left in the game, and it looks like they're going to be able to do it. They're going to try to do it.
Yeah, and it was William Patterson, you know, again, they were making all the right moves. 57% from the field for the Pioneers, and again, it was very solid work there for them as well. They just really made the shot that just really benefited them. And I think the place they really started dominating, it was the mid-range. We talked about at the beginning of the game how that mid-range is really their sweet spot was, and they really just took advantage of that in this third quarter. It was Patty Walsh a lot of times, but it was a lot of the other players too who really band together. And now we got 10 minutes to go here in this ball game. It is going to be peak entertainment for the fans at home.
We're in the crunch time now. Let the chaos begin. Vero trying to find Craigwell in the basket. She's gonna keep it back out to Strollo from downtown, doesn't go. Fighting for it by the Montclair State bench is Smith and Craigwell. Both players laying everything out on the line.
Yeah, they know that what this is really leading up to, because they know one of these two teams is going to be in the NJAC final. As it seems like Craigwell is going to have some type of issue, is going to come off.
Looks like something about her shorts. Maybe some water that's on it.
Yeah, Monta Hayes is going to come in her place. She's been solid today in the minutes that she's had. Now she's going to ask to step up in a really big moment.
She gets it over to Smith. Wells with the screen. Great defense by Monta Hayes. It's going to go out of bounds for a William Patterson ball.
And the fans are calling for a travel. I might have to agree with that one there.
Nonetheless, just great defense by the Redhawks still. 12 seconds left in the shot clock. Gets back out to Smith. 6 under 5, goes up, draws the contact. And now gonna go to the line for 2. That's just great basketball there by Smith.
Good job. She really just took the initiative there, driving in herself. You see the ball in her hands a lot more as we see the replay. Here's Smith with the left-handed. Pressure off Strollo, and then you get that call every single time. She goes to the line for 2.
As we see Smith, second team All-NJAC this season. She's actually 5th all-time in points scored for this William Patterson program.
She was such a big piece of that last win against NJCU for them as well, with 25 on the day. She's going to be asked to step up again in the last 10 minutes.
But event time. Tries to get over to Vero. She keeps it. Great defense, great double team under the basket. Vero slips, unfortunately goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and it appears to be just a little bit of miscommunication between Montahez and Vero. She tried to just dish it off to Vero, but again, the connection was not made. That's going to be forcing the turnover. William Patterson back on the attack.
Good couple of defensive possessions by both teams so far to start this 4th quarter. Wells from deep, off the backboard. Rebounded by Martinez. Back out, off the front iron. It's going to be a foul on Wells. And now it's starting to get chippy under that basket, but great chances by William Patterson, just couldn't finish them.
And good job by Montclair staying strong with the rebounds as well and holding possession. They are doing what they have to do here in order to get through this tough 4th quarter action.
But event time, guarded by Martinez. Finds Vero down low, off the backboard and in.
And that was an absolute laser from Sophie Beneventine. A long distance bounce pass down low to Vero. She puts it up, gets the bucket. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3, Tom.
Bringing those Mike Jack lyrics. Smith driving in, stolen by Beneventine. Now Montclair State look to capitalize. Vero comes around, back out to Montahez. Montahez backing down, goes up, doesn't get it. Rebounded by Jacobs. She's going fast, looking to go coast to coast. Kicks it back out to Smith. Wells calling for a screen. Martinez driving in, back over to Wells. Wells pump fakes, driving right side, poked away by Beneventine.
She was absolutely everywhere on that last possession, so it is fitting that she gets the final tip away. Now she has the rock.
First team All-NJAC finds it, underneath Rivero, puts it up, lays it home.
Sophie Beneventine and Olivia Vero is like peanut butter and jelly. They go good together so well. Man, that combination, that bounce pass from Beneventine again, the laser focus over to Vero, unstoppable.
Montclair State found their lead back up to 11. Smith double team, back out to Palladino. Slams it, gets it home. And now a timeout taken. And now William Patterson brings the deficit back to 9.
Finally a chance to catch our breath as we get the replay on that 3. Nothing but net there for the Pioneers.
Now Montclair State stems some great offensive possessions. And now William Patterson look to kind of continue to get back in this game. This could be the last 6 minutes and 50 seconds you play, maybe of your career or maybe of your season, if you do graduate or not.
Yeah, as you see Coach Monahan trying to motivate the troops here in the last 6:50, probably saying much of the same things that you're saying. This is our season, this is our chance. We have Montclair State, we have the game plan to defeat Montclair State, and we just have to execute it and take advantage. And on the other side, Coach Harvey saying, hang on, finish on, because we have a date with destiny potentially on the other end of this. So much to be decided here with only a few minutes left to be played. Edge of your seat action. You know, they say they sell the whole seat here at Paynes Athletic Center, but you really only need the edge. I mean, it's really just a true statement being made right now.
But in run time, finding the lane, kicks it back out to Craigwell. Craigwell into a double team, goes up. Rebounded by Walsh.
William Patterson can take advantage right here. It's a 5-3 run.
Baseline jumper, Martinez.
Good awareness by the Pioneers, moving fast when they were up 2 women.
Beneventine. Back over to Craigwell, lets it fly. Doesn't connect. Rebounded by Stroll and one! And she is hype!
Alexa Strollo letting it fly late. Gets the bucket and one on top of that. Great look by her on the way in. As we see the replay, here's Beneventine. She's gonna try to drive in herself before swinging over to Craigwell. She's gonna take the shot, it's gonna be off. But here comes Alexa Stroll like the flash driving in, and that's gonna be a bucket plus a shot. Good job from Strollo.
And that's just great from Strollo, following the shot. And that's what you're told to do, follow the shots. And that's exactly what she did. Now she has a chance for an extra point. Doesn't get it, rebounded by Beneventine. His team is on fire. Beneventine, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Trying to find Craigwell inside. She loses the grip and going out for a William Patterson ball.
Good job by Jada Jacobs standing her ground against a dominant Alyssa Craigwell. All she had to do was just get her hands up, break up the play, force the ball to go out of bounds, and now she'll have the rock going up the other end of the court.
9-point game, William Patterson down. They look to get back in it. Martinez trying to find the cutting Walsh, and it's gonna be out of bounds on William Patterson.
And again, the ball went into traffic, and that traffic, of course, were the Montclair State defense. They just did absolutely everything they could to break up the dynamic of that pass. And it seems like William Patterson, again, really struggling from the three-point arc, really struggling from inside in the paint. So again, tenacious defense being played by the Red Hawks.
Finds Craigwell going baseline, doesn't get it. It's gonna be a foul on the floor by Martinez.
It was an off-ball foul as Beneventine was pulled to the ground. Now she'll be able to go to the line.
Here's the foul. Martinez wrapped her hand around Beneventine's waist and brought her down. Beneventine finds Vero inside, backing down, kicks it back out. Montehays. Under 10 seconds left, Montehays driving left side. Great defense by Smith. Tries to put it up, rebounded. Montehays gets the steal. Strollo going fast over to Craigwell, off the backboard and in. Great plays by Montclair State, great plays by Montehays, misses it, and then gets the steal.
Team basketball at its finest there. Unselfish, team-centered, motivated.
Martinez goes up and gets the roll. What a find by Beneventine, lets it fly off the back of the rim. No one's back, Smith, one-on-one with Beneventine, goes up, draws the contact. It's gonna be rebounded by Montclair State, and now we're gonna take it slow.
And take it slow, they will. Time becoming a factor now for both teams. It seemed like that last sequence was being played on fast forward, but now Beneventine, with the experience that a graduate player brings, trying to drain the clock just a little bit more.
Spin move, goes up, gets the rebound is Vero. Great plays there by Craigwell and Vero.
Always there for the second chance points is Olivia Vero. She's up to 17.
William Patterson's gonna put it up. That's Martinez again. She's been the flash around the rim so far in this game.
Back and forth we go, and it's gonna be a question of whoever blinks first as we get a timeout called. This time I think it was Coach Harvey bringing a stop to the action.
That's a smart timeout, as you see kind of both teams going really fast. Got to slow it down, but 9-point game. Here's the replay. Strollo kicks it back over to Craigwell, and she gets it and takes it home. It's great teamwork, great team play, like you said, Ryan.
Exactly, and Strello, easily could have taken it into the basket, tried to compete, but she saw Craigwell wide open for the easy bucket. Quick bounce pass, well placed, I have to say so myself. Rolled it in there, get the points, and that is the type of basketball that wins playoff games and ultimately may win championships.
3 minutes, 38 seconds left in this game. William Patterson down by 9. They have to find their rhythm fast.
Yeah, you have to start looking at some more high risk, high reward type plays in terms of the three-point game, and you have to go quickly. Got to cause some chaos here on defense too. Get some turnovers to go your way.
Beneventine. Barrow with the screen. Gets it over to Hughes. Under 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Barrow to Strollo. Strollo driving in. Scoops it. Doesn't go. William Patterson on the attack. Goes up. Smooth finish by Jacobs.
Jacobs, a smooth operator with a right-handed lay. Exactly what the doctor called for as she's causing chaos against Marcotte.
Jada Jacobs, one of the best defenders in the NJAC. Beneventine going in, left side, scoop and score. Beneventine hyped up.
And she floated there. Montclair is gonna have to face a quick attack.
Jacobs to Martinez in the corner, pump fakes, drives in, gets it over to Walsh, doesn't get it, gets her own rebound. It's gonna be a foul on Beneventine. Walsh gonna go to the charity stripe.
I think that's a good foul to have if you're Sophie Beneventine, preventing the bucket, stopping the momentum. We're gonna get 2 shots now.
2 shots by Walsh. Now, looks like Beneventine, that's her 4th foul. She's gonna come out, and Alyssa Craigwell is going right back in. Nine-point game, Montclair State still up. Walsh gets the first. Here's a replay of the foul. Walsh gets her rebound, and then here's the foul of the hack coming in from Beneventine. Walsh makes both. 7-point game. Marcotte. It's gonna be a foul on Martinez or Chiara. It'd be on Martinez.
It's gonna lead to a critical turnover as Beneventine is gonna check back in. Like you said, she is in foul trouble, but I mean, at this stage in the game, only 2 minutes remaining. I mean, you can't take them with you. That's what they say. You can't take those fouls with you. Beneventine is the player you want to have out on the court at this point.
Beneventine. Guarded by Martinez. Over to Hughes. Hughes inside to Vero. Vero goes up. Blocked by Walsh. Walsh is hyped up.
Patty Walsh with the rejection. Did it with authority.
And that's a momentum changer here at Panzer. William Patterson. Oh, stolen by Hughes. Back over to Craigwell. Inside and one. Panzer is fired up. 2 minutes left in this game. And Alyssa Craigwell will now go to the line for an extra point.
Say her name and she appears, I believe, in Alyssa Craigwell. Right in the nick of time, comes in with the layup, counted and one for Alyssa Craigwell.
Craigwell to the line for one. She can make it a 10-point game. And what a game it's been for her. 10-point game here at Panzer. Craigwell now up to 25. The press is working. Beneventine keeps it. Smith almost came in and stole it back. Finds Craigwell underneath. Stolen by Martinez. And Montclair State is ramping up their defense in these final 2 minutes.
Absolutely, because they are playing for their playoff future. They are absolutely playing no holds barred offense and defense right now. They are leaving it all on the court.
And whoever wins this matchup will go down to Ewing, New Jersey to play TCNJ. As that game just went final 79-56. Walsh, baseline, jumper. We go out of bounds for William Patterson ball.
Light at the end of the tunnel, perhaps, for Montclair State with 1:32 left, up 10. But again, so many dangerous shooters on this team for William Patterson.
Gets it in the Walsh. Walsh puts it up, gets her own rebound, doesn't go twice. Another offensive rebound, back out to Smith. Pump fake, driving in, mid-range jumper, doesn't go. And again, out of bounds on Montclair State.
And you can see the desperation starting to seep in a little bit as it's the Pioneers trying to get up any single shot that they have even a little bit open. They have to get something to go quickly on the inbound.
Giara inbounds to Wells. Wells backing down, spin move, blocked by Craigwell. Stared her down too.
Alyssa Craigwell with the rejection. Oh my goodness, her second rejection of the day for Alyssa Craigwell. On top of 27 points, 9 rebounds, added to powerful swats.
Another inbounds pass here by William Patterson. Almost stolen by Craigwell.
And you can just see the awareness there with her arm too.
Only 5 seconds left on the shot clock for Willie P. Walsh, pump fake, drives in, puts it up off the backboard. 1:05 left to play. William Patterson needs a defensive stance or a turnover.
Benaventan smartly trying to bleed down the clock as much as possible.
Vera with the screen, back over to Strollo. Under 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Smith's gonna foul her.
And I mean, the question there is, did William Patterson take too long to foul? I mean, if they were gonna play the foul game, they could have done it a little bit earlier, perhaps. But nonetheless, Alexis Strollo is gonna be going to the free throw line.
I agree with you, Ryan. I think you have to use the fouls there earlier than that. Alexis Strollo has been a game changer this season for the Redhawks. Comes into a new reprised role. She's starting this season and averaging close to 10 points a game.
And this last free throw, she thinks it would be big time for her.
To put the Redhawks up by 10, she does it. Gonna be a timeout by William Patterson with 49 seconds left to play.
And they'll have one more to burn after this.
10-point game. And you gotta take a quick three. If you have to take a quick three if you're William Patterson, or a quick basket, maybe get something underneath. And here's the live look. The final minutes or final seconds left of this TCNJ game. And as you see, TCNJ will be hosting the NJAC final, depending on who finishes and wins this game.
And that place is going to be absolutely rocking this Saturday when one of these two teams goes down to play there. The Lions came out in force today, and either the Redhawks or the Pioneers are going to bring the heat.
Giara with the inbounds pass. Gets it over to Smith. Smith going baseline. Reverse layup, doesn't get it. Gonna be out of bounds on Montclair State.
Great pressure defense being played by Sophie Benaventan.
And great defensive showing here by the Redhawks. Smith only has 12 points. He's shooting 4 for 13. He's able to shut her out. Wells underneath. Great defense by Craigwell. The double team comes, gonna be a foul. Craigwell disagrees, and now Wells go to the line for 2.
Yeah, so the question here is, do you make the first one intentionally miss the second, maybe try to get a three-pointer, or do you just try to make the point straight up?
I think I feel like you should intentionally miss. Here's the foul. Great defense at first. The double team comes along. Walsh puts it up. Another foul. This time she will go to the line. My apologies for the last one. Thought they were in the bonus. Yeah. Now they're in the bonus. Walsh puts up the first one. Takes it. Walsh with the second, doesn't go. Rebounded by Beneventine. It's gonna be a timeout by Coach Harvey. That's a smart timeout.
Yeah,
Bring that ball up.
I agree with that. You know, very smart timeout. You don't want to get fouled there. You want to inbound the ball. Only around a second's difference, you know, shot clock to game clock. You want to try to get rid of that as quickly as possible.
I have a trivia question for you, Ryan Nussbaum. Got to this point, I only have 30 seconds left in the game, but got one. All right. So last time these two teams played, William Patterson and Montclair State, it was the 2015-2016 season. Who led the Red Hawks? They won the game. Who led the Red Hawks in points in that game? You know this person.
I know this person.
You do know this person.
Oh my goodness. Is she a MSU Hall of Famer?
I don't think she is. It's more it's more that everybody should know this person.
Who is it, Tom?
Looking at the coaching staff. Katie Sire.
Oh my goodness, Katie Sire is actually the leader?
Katie Sire had 18 points in that game, and she was the leading scorer of the playoff game.
And now she's on this coaching staff of the year here in the NJAC. You know, time really does fly.
And now she gets a playoff win on her belt as well, and looks to go to the championship to try to make it an NJAC championship win.
Now we are continuing to play the foul game here. Now it's going to be Beneventine going to the line. And what a just transformative player for the Red Hawks. I mean, came in for a graduate season. Obviously her sister played here years before, and you know, Sophie coming in here, and again, whether it's scoring, passing the ball, leading the offense, she's just done it all this season. Just such a valuable piece of this kind of turnaround that we've witnessed for the Red Hawks.
Rebounded by Craigwell. It's going to be out of bounds to keep the ball in Montclair State's possession. But talking about Beneventine, like you said, transfer from Boston University, NJAC first-team player. Sister played here, like you said. She leads the NJAC in assists, 135 on the season. She's not good of a playmaker. Clock's winding down. William Patterson still applying some pressure, and it looks like they're going to call it quits as they're still going to get a possession. Hughes takes the deep three and drains it. That's the dagger. She said, we still have time to play. You know what? I'm gonna take this long triple.
Yeah, Shane Hughes said, I didn't hear no whistle.
And Montclair State Red Hawks are gonna go down to Ewing, New Jersey to play the College of New Jersey in the NJAC final. Both teams are in the NJAC final this year, and they look to make it a championship win. Coach Harvey also gets her 200th win as well. What a day for the Red Hawks. What a week for the Red Hawks, and they look to close it out this weekend.
What a way to continue on with Red February here on the campus of Montclair State. Both teams getting it done, but very critically, Montclair State, the women's team here, gets it done. And I just have to point something out very, very important. This is a team, this Red Hawk team was not picked to even make it to the playoffs. And now they're hosting a playoff game. They're winning that playoff game. And now they got a date with destiny down in Ewing, New Jersey against the College of New Jersey Lions. What a turnaround. All credit goes to the coaching staff, and all credit goes to the fantastic players on this Montclair State University basketball team.
Yeah, we saw the Montclair State Redhawks take on TCNJ in that last game of the season, and right now they have to go back and try to get that win. They split them on the season as we're waiting and pending interviews with the team. But wow, what a day here for the Redhawks. And now, again, like you said, they have a matchup with Destiny for to go up against TCNJ. And we are going to send it right over to Tim Glassel with an interview.
We're here with Olivia Farrell after a huge win over William Patterson. You guys are going to the NJAC final. A lot of teams overlooked you this year. How does it feel to get to the final?
I mean, it feels great. We did everything this year. We put our all into this, and we went against all the odds, and we won the championship.
You went to listen to Greg combined for 44, Montclair at 67 points. What does it mean to have a duo like that?
It's huge. I mean, this has been huge this year. We're like the right hand man for each other, and being on each other makes everything easier. And it makes it all better.
You guys are playing TCU in the finals. They had their the last game. What's the game plan going into that fight?
Yeah, I mean, we had them the first game. We came out slow in the first half of that last game. I think that we'll come out strong and really got the team. Thank you.
Sending it back to the booth.
Thank you, Tim, and thank you, Olivia Vero, for that amazing interview. And wow, Olivia Vero again, absolute dominance. 17 points, 14 rebound, double-double in the first half. Absolutely insane. And what a team win for the Redhawks.
Yeah, what a team win for them. And as you hear, twist and shout by the Beals in the background, of course, the MSU victory song. This team's going to twist and shout their way all the way to the NJAC championship game. Fantastic ball performance today. And we're going to get more action yet to come from this team. So excited to see what is in their future.
Cannot wait and see what we have in store down at Ewing, New Jersey on Saturday, March 1st in the NJAC final against the TCNJ Lions. Absolutely cannot wait for that. And that is going to be it from the Red Hawk Sports Network. My name's Thomas Gaffney Jr. alongside with Ryan Nussbaum, and we will see you guys next time.